an independent partner will top up and get reward. Let's go on this mission project. Tonight, we are looking at how you can connect, position yourself to create an uncommon opportunity for yourself. Yes, how you can become a connector who connects people to valuable telecom products and services, to opportunities, while at the same time, you are creating cash flow system for yourself. With cash flow, you don't need to wait for 30 days to pay your bills. With a cash flow system, you don't need to wait until you earn a wage or a salary before you buy your gas or pay your children's school fee. No, because of cash flow, you are meeting and attending to your needs as they come. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, you are going to learn how, like other people that you celebrate, you call celebrities, you say they are fortunate, they are lucky, how you too can position yourself to be that one of those lucky people. We are looking at how to create, how to connect people to telecom products and services. Let's proceed and follow me gradually. We are talking, this company is a business model that is being tested and proven. Yes, you must plug into this company, buy its franchise, buy its model, become a partner, and start using their name, their product, their color, everything, and their right to build your own independent telecom business, rendering the services, rendering the distributing the product and services of 4 major telecom companies in Nigeria. Yes, this project is an initiative of this amazing company, and this company was incorporated. That is our corporation number and corporation number, registration number, you see there. And since that time, this company has transformed the lives of so many Nigerians. This company has empowered so many Nigerians to be financially independent. These are some of them you see with their powerful checks. Some of these checks are 5 million checks, 750, 6 million. This is how this company has transformed the life of so many Nigerians, and is the same within this period of 8 years. This company has reduced unemployment rate in Nigeria. That is it. This company, because of how it's empowering people, how does this company empower people? By transforming them from being someone else's boss to their own boss, turning an average Nigerian to an entrepreneur and Nigerian, empowering them to be self-reliant, empowering them to be financially independent. And by so doing, they don't have to carry certificate, carry CV all over the place. They are now independent on their own. They are now bosses and mistresses of their own. This company in 8 years, ladies and gentlemen, has empowered so many Nigerians to be financially independent. And as we speak today, this company has over 500,000 members and still counting. Over 100 cars have been bought by partners of this company. Over 200 members are making about 500,000 naira every month, and tens of thousands are making in excess of 200 monthly. Ladies and gentlemen, but what can this TGR 171 mission project help you to achieve? Very simple. When you plug and come on board this system, when you buy the franchise of this uncommon company, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to generate cash flow to build that dream house of yours. Yes, or buy it in any location of your choice, other than depending or living in a place where you don't like, other than working for 12 months, you gather 8 months salary and pay to one landlord or one landlady. Ladies and gentlemen, when you come aboard this business, you are going to generate cash flow to buy your own house. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to drive that choice car of your desire, that your desired dream car. You are going to get it. At least you'll be able to get a good car of yourself, other than pushing what you don't like, other than driving what you don't like. You'll be able to buy a good car of your choice. Ladies and gentlemen, when you plug into this system, you are going to access, you are going to enjoy amazing vacation globally. locally. That is it. Like you see these leaders who were on an all expense paid trip, you too will be part of them. 2026 trip is loading. 2026 vacation is loading. It's my joy to welcome you in advance because you are going to be part of those who are going to be celebrating like this. Ladies and gentlemen, this business is not all about buying cards, recharging data. It's about a lifestyle. You go all out to enjoy yourself. These are some of the leaders again on an all express pay. It was fun. It was fun. I was there. Look at me there. Ladies and gentlemen, now what can this project do for you? Very simple. When you tap into this project, you are going to tap into a cash compounding business service to generate funds for your business and project. You are going to be enabled to own or buy your dream house through our amazing incentive and e-block daily earnings. When you come on board this system, it will allow you to access discounted and free vacations across choice locations like I just showed you. Ladies and gentlemen, when you come on board, it will enable you to share in the over 21.4 trillion naira profit accruing from the Nigerian telecom sector annually through our virtual top-up V2 technology. Ladies and gentlemen, what is our goal? Yes, what is the goal in this mission? Why are we running this mission project? The reason we are running this mission project, number one, is to train leaders in the connected economy, because in 21st century economy is a connected economy. The world has left the industrial economy. The world, some people will say we are in the computer age. Listen, no, you are still behind, far behind. The world has left computer. Some might say we are in the information age. You may be correct, but let me let you know tonight that we have passed the information age. The world is now in the connected economy, powered by an uncommon AI. Yes, AI has advanced this economy, and so you can even be in your kitchen and be accumulating wealth if you can plug into this system. And so our goal here is to train leaders in the connected economy. Number two is to transform an average Nigerian to a financially free Nigerian through our connected economy. Ladies and gentlemen, to increase the number of homeowners in the next decade. We are tired of people being 10 and 10 and 10 and 10. You work all 12 months in a year, you pack this money and go and give landlords and give your... No, we want you to have your own house. That's why we are running this project. Ladies and gentlemen, we want you also to teach and mentor Nigerians on the principle of wealth creation, because we understood that the real reason why people struggle financially is because they lack the idea, they lack the principle of wealth creation. The only thing they understand is to work, never learned the principle of wealth creation. May I announce to us, ladies and gentlemen, that there is a principle that is responsible for wealth accumulation, that is responsible for wealth creation. It's not all about work. Is working bad? No, but working intelligently and working smartly is better than working hard work without the principles of wealth creation. We got this quote from Robert Kiyosaki, who once said, the real reason that most people struggle financially is that they learn to work hard for their money. Oh my God, have you ever seen a truck pusher? I see them every time, and I will start down, I will stop and look at them pushing truck. They'll push. I'll say, God, if this is how wealth is accumulated, these guys would have been the richest, richer than Bill Gates, richer than Dangote, richer than even Elon Musk. But listen, it's not about hard work. It's not about hard work. And so our goal here is to train you and show you the principles of wealth creation. And when you apply this principle, like these people have mentioned, you too will become wealthy. Ladies and gentlemen, but what are the current realities of an average Nigerian in the present economy? Look at that. Poverty. Poverty is stressing out Nigeria. Poverty is causing people, oh my God, some people 1 million salary is not enough for a whole month. It's not. When you buy diesel or gas or whatever for an uncommon rate, no, over 91 million Nigerians are now desperately poor. Desperate, not just poor, they are desperately poor. So said this World Poverty Clock, according to, look at that. Breaking news, over 23 million Nigerians are jobless as unemployed. Oh, thank God for Top Up and Get Reward Limited, that by virtue of the good work this company is doing is reducing this problem. This is no longer a problem. It's a cankerworm. It has become a plague. 21 million. In fact, currently, According to the current statistics from the World Bank, 140 million Nigerians are living below poverty line. Poverty line, that people who cannot feed themselves or their family one full square meal a day. That is the kind of situation we find ourselves. That is what is stressing out people in this country. Ladies and gentlemen, look at what this current emir of Kano once said. He said Nigeria is projected to remain poverty capital of the world till 2050. 2050. Please, am I audible? I'm sure I am not breaking. The network is stable and good. If that be the case, please let me see your feedback on the chat box. Yes, Emir of Kano once said Nigeria is projected to remain. In other words, Nigeria currently, ladies and gentlemen, is the headquarters of poor countries in the world. And they said your country will remain like that till 250 years. Oh my God, this is not possible. We denounce it, we reject it, we'll fight it, because Nigeria will come out of it. Thank you so much for your feedback. Appreciate that. Nigeria will come out of it. We cannot, before then, we would have transferred the party to another country. We cannot remain the world poverty of the world till 2050. Ladies and gentlemen, but that is the reality we found ourselves. That is the reality this country is. Poverty stressing out people. Poverty causing havoc. Look at that. Even World Bank said extreme poverty may hit Nigeria soon. Oh my God. Oh, extreme. That is excruciating poverty. That is wicked, terrible poverty that will consume lives. But listen, do you know that our economy have changed? Do you know that the world economy have changed since the advent of telecommunication and internet technology? The world have changed. The old ways of doing things have elapsed. The old ways of accumulating wealth, oh my God, has elapsed. The old ways of any income have elapsed. The world have changed, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give you an instance. Look at an instance. In 10 years, people jobs were taken over by technology, and it's going to continue like that. And so it's my joy to tell you that you are welcome. It's my joy to celebrate you for being part of this meeting tonight, because you are going to position yourself so that this advanced information, this advanced artificial intelligence helps this economy to advance further. Your job will not be taken away by a robot. Your job will not be replaced by an artificial intelligence. Listen to me. In the next 10, 20 years, lawyers, if you are here, I'm not trying to insult you, will be out of job. Including even my profession, engineers will be out of job. I'm telling you the truth. Drivers will be out of job. Security men will be out of job. So if you are going to school or you are buying jam for your children to go and study engineering, to go and study law, to go, or you see, you are just helping to breed unemployed people. Yes, that will carry CV. People, oh my God. Listen, technology have changed our world. Look at it. In 10 years, before 2019, you want to do an area view coverage, you need a pilot, a helicopter, and a cameraman. Do you need all of that today? You don't need all of that. You are doing wedding. All you just need to do is to get a drone, hire a drone, and fly the drone. You want to, this thing is, oh my God, let me not go for that. But let me say this to you. For every revolution, those who position themselves in that revolution, in that economy, are the ones who are always celebrated. These are people, men and women from the tribe of Issachar. They are men and women who understood the dynamics, workings of times and season. And by the time they have that understanding, they begin to express it. They begin to say it. They begin to announce it. They begin to preach it to their friends and neighbors. Their friends will say, look at you, Oga Dreamer, Joseph, who told you that? Listen, the Bible says the sons of Issachar, the children from the tribe, they are more noble. Because why? They understood the times of season. And they will just go there and position themselves. Look, for instance now, why the world was in, let me start from this computer revolution. When the world was in computer revolution, people like Steve Jobs, they understood that the world, where the world is going internet. So let's move. They left computer, left Bill Gates. Bill Gates was still celebrating Microsoft, richest man in the world. They left him there and went to internet and positioned themselves there. They positioned themselves there. Before you know, they were celebrated as the richest men and women at that era. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the world is now in the connected revolution, powered and by AI, artificial intelligence has advanced this economy so powerfully. And so if you don't position yourself here, you are going to tell a lot of stories to your children, because even the children we are giving birth to, they are digital children. Yes, from the womb, they are wired by technology and internet. You see a little child of 5 years, the way you'll be pressing computer. I visited one of my friends and he told me, if my wife is the son that does the work, is the wife, my son that does her work in the house will press computer, how the work, the woman will just be snapping and posting on the internet. But these guys are savvy. So you give birth to internet children and you don't have the knowledge. They will ask you questions. Oga, mama, papa, daddy, mommy, what were you doing when people were building wealth in the connected industry? Where people were building wealth in the connected revolution? What were you doing? And you start giving excuses. That won't be your portion, because tonight you are going to position yourself. And this connected economy is otherwise known as the new money. It's otherwise known as the infinite possibility. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the last revolution for the common man. And there are 3 types of connection. Pay attention now. Pay attention and begin to write. There are 3 types of connection, how to connect people. And that's why I showed you. I'm telling you tonight, you can position yourself to either be one of this category of connectors. The first type of connection is connecting a person to a person. Yes, you connect your old alma mater friend. You have lost. I remember when Facebook just came. When Facebook just came, I think I should be in school that time. Most of the people I have worked with, I have met, we have lost contact. But through Facebook, we started getting connected. I remember I was connected to one of my friends in Abuja. And because of that, we kept talking. We always there chatting. It was on Facebook. As we're chatting, we're related. This revolution is the reason why you don't have night post today. You don't have to go and write letter and wait for 6 months before you get reply. No. You know how this, can you not see how technology and internet have changed our war and telecommunication? No, in those days, in those industrial era, you write letter to Lagos before they will reply you, maybe 2 years or 3 years. Today, do you need to write letter? All those night posts has become what? Moribund. They have displaced them. All those ministries are dead. Do you not hear about night? What is night? You want to make call, you call your brother, you go and queue in one box. Outside, you throw 10 kobo inside that, they crack. Oh, hello. That hello, you shout hello for 100 times. Your brother will not hear you. You need to do that now. You want to withdraw money, you use Western money. You send money to you. You go to bank and start filling form. They will say, do you do all of that now? See, technology have replaced all of that stuff. That's why I'm telling you that if you don't position yourself here, maybe your own job will be overtaken by one robot. If you go to advanced countries now, you go Dubai here. The hotels in Dubai, they don't need physical waiters. It's a robot that are waiters there. Robots that are room servers there. Robots that are room attendants there. A robot will come and knock at your door, you open, they serve you food. A robot will come and knock at your door, they give you water. That is it. They don't need human beings there. Technology has advanced. And so, if you don't position yourself as a connector, ladies and gentlemen, who connect people to valuable products and services, the world will leave you behind, because the world will never leave you. The first type of connection here is connecting a person to a person. And a typical example is your Facebook. Yes, Mark left the computer age and went and positioned himself as a connector. And today, he's one of the celebrated richest people on planet Earth. Started business just a few years back. Compare him to our own Aliko Dangote, who operate the industrial economy. Aliko Dangote operates the industrial economy and is the richest man in Africa. Mark is the second richest in the world with over 245.1 billion. Dangote is 23.9 billion. He's into cement, he's into everything. Mark his own. If you like, he has a physical. In fact, when he first started, he doesn't have a physical office. He just started building physical office when his conglomerate empire started expanding. The second type of connection is connecting a person to a service. Example is your Uber taxi. Some of you are where you are now presently by virtue of the fact that you use Uber. That system you use or that trip you paid, somebody position himself to earn there, position himself as an earner. Travis Kalanick build that system he used in earning from all of us all over the world. Every time you use Uber, at the end of the trip, 25% of your 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 goes to this man, whether he's smiling, whether he's laughing, whether he's drinking tea, whatever he's doing as at that time. That imagine him getting 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. That 25% can be 20,000, can be 200,000, can be, and he's getting like that for 3 billion people on earth. Why wouldn't this man be one of the richest people? Do you know I'm taking time to explain this? I'm taking time to explain this so that you can appreciate how wealth is accumulated, how wealth is earned. Wealth is not earned by you working for 35 years for government or for somebody else, going to work every day and earning salary. You work like that till Jesus come. You will never be wealthy. It's not a cost. In fact, let me put it rightly. Warren Buffett said, you will die working. That's how I put it. I'm not the one that said it. Now, compare Travis Kalanick, who earned 25% from so many people all over the world, to our own Frank Neji, who is the CEO and founder of ABC Transport. This man has large fleet of cars, buses, luxury, and he has branches all over Nigeria that is maintaining. Cost of maintenance alone self of those offices can eat deep into his profit. But in the connected economy, you don't need all of that stuff. You don't need it. And yet, this guy is 3.6 billion worth, and he is $100 million. You can't compare, and he has been in business for so many years before Travis Kalanick founded Uber. Now, the third and the last type of connection is connecting the person to a product. Connecting a person to a product. A typical example is your Jumia. Jumia is an e-commerce, largest, as a matter of fact, in Africa. They use in connecting you to your TV. You want to buy TV or phone. Most of your product in your house are gotten from Jumia. And as you are doing that, they are earning from your transactions. A typical example is Jeff Bezos, who founded Amazon. Amazon is the largest e-commerce in the world, connecting so many people, including maybe you listening to me this night. You have your own shop with Amazon. Yes, that is it. This man was the first, the richest. In fact, he overtook Bill Gates as the richest man on earth. Today, he's the third richest man with 236.6 billion. Compare him to Folorin Shaw Alakija, our own richest woman in Africa, 74 years, worth $1.55 billion. It's incomparable. She's been in oil and gas since the time of Babangida. Yes. In fact, history has it that it was that era that she got her first oil well. Since that time when Babangida was head of it. But Jeff Bezos just started business, went here, and look at that. Isn't competitive. War is not the connected economy. You want to become wealthy, accumulate wealth, come on board. Let me bring you home to your own Linda Ikeji. This is a woman who also have a system using connecting people to gossip. Her own is very amazing, very wonderful. Do you want to gossip? Yes. One of my leaders the other day was presenting. He said, gossip about TGR and make money. I said, that is another powerful slang, and that is it. All you need to do is position yourself, come on board and start gossiping about TGR. Gossip about anywhere you go, you hear people gossiping at people. Go there and stop them and start gossiping, talking about TGR. That is what this lady does. He sends people to a particular area on the internet where they go and gossip or look for beauty or look for inspiration, entertainment event. As they are doing that, this woman is making money. Look at the kind of quality life he lives. See the exotic cars and the mansion he's living. This house, where they build this house, is where you have all the rich people in the world. That's where they are living, especially in your country. That's where they are living. So he's rubbing shoulders and dining with the rich. He comes out of his compound. Another one come out. Maybe the person that is coming out from that compound is a former governor of a particular state, or maybe a former Senate president, or maybe a currency. That is where all of them are located in Nigeria, and it's mixing. You cannot be in that kind of environment and think poor, because what you see is what you attract. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here, you are saying you want to become a connector. Yes, it's possible. How do you become a connector? I'm going to show you in a very short while. All you need to do is to turn your phone into an asset. I told you in the connected economy, you don't need a physical office to start. No, all you need is your phone with internet access. Turn your phone into an asset, and instantly, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to make your phone an ATM. Your phone becomes an asset. Your phone becomes your office, your shop, all by making a one-time payment of 100,000. Yes, just make a one-time payment to plug into the system. Make a one-time payment to position yourself. Position yourself by plugging into this system and buying the right and franchise of this company as a partner. That is it. Once you do that, you are going to get the executive super package TGR V2 portal installed in your phone. The moment this is done, ladies and gentlemen, your phone ceases to become an ordinary phone. You stop using your phone to do other things, but you start using your phone to make money, create money for yourself. You are saying you don't have 100,000 at the moment. We have probational packages you can start. These are packages you can start. Here, you will not be qualified for the benefit that accrue in this package. In this package, you are going to be earning from your level 1 to level 10. You are going to accumulate points from your level 1 to level 5. You are also going to qualify for amazing vacation like I showed you, ladies and gentlemen. You are going to qualify for incentive worth 21,750,000. But on these packages, ladies and gentlemen, you will be missing all of that stuff. So this package is only good for you to start. And when you start with this, you work with us, we work with you, we guide you, we show you, we coach you, we train you how you are going to move step by step until you get to the 100K package where you will be qualified for all of these benefits. Ladies and gentlemen, what is a V2 portal? A V2 portal is an acronym for virtual top-up. It's an online vending portal used for the effective management and distribution of digital prepaid products like airtime, data, and bill payment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the portal your vendors are using to vendor this product. You think anytime you pay for airtime and data, the team manufacturer or is a magic? It's not a magic. There is a website or portal responsible for that effective management and vending distribution of that product. This is it. This is it. And this amazing company is saying that you can get it as an individual. You can do what these people are doing. And if you can do what they do, you can get the result they are getting. What are we trying to say to you tonight? We are saying that don't only put your money in the bank. Do what the banks are doing to create wealth. Yes, you can create that wealth for yourself as an individual by partnering with this uncommon company. That is it. This is how your phone is going to look like as soon as this portal is installed in your phone. You have succeeded in turning your phone into an uncommon business tool. Your phone has become your office, your shop. Your phone has become so valuable that you will not want to miss it. Oh my God, I don't joke with my phone. Unlike some parents that, once they come back, their children are crying, can't take phone and play game. You see, oh my God, let me not go there. It's very painful. Your device can deliver to you that quality life that you are aspiring, that you are desiring. Tonight, when you come on board and you plug into this system by making a one-time payment of 100,000 to get that super package, this is how your phone is going to look like. And instantly, you are going to use it to vendor telecom product and services of Airtel, MTN, Glo, 9 Mobile. Ladies and gentlemen, you also are going to be a middleman to PSCN, StarTime, DSTV, GoTV, and rendering their product. What that means is that any of these products and services you render to yourself and to others, you are going to create a cash flow for yourself, which is better. Not only that, you are going to become a recharge card distribution. You want to go into recharge card distribution, you want to go into recharge card manufacturing or production, all you need is a small Bluetooth printer like this. We'll teach you and coach you on how you are going to generate e-pins, customize them like this, print them in bulk, and people will be meeting you in your house to buy this thing. This is only product, the only product that doesn't need advertisement to be sold. These are the only services that doesn't need advertisement to be sold. You don't need to go and mount a billboard. You don't need to go and buy or pay for radio. Let people just know that they sell recharge card. Now them go to pursue you. That is it. That 500 blow. You can become and create your own economy, ladies and gentlemen. So who are we? What is this amazing company we are talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, we are a dedicated company through which the hidden financial treasure of telecom get to people to gain financial freedom and live their dream life. That is it. I told you our product, premier product, is recharge card of all network, Glo, 9Mobile, Airtel, because research conducted worldwide shows that these products are the most frequently and widely used product globally. And our confidence as an uncommon company is that our unique compensation plan will provide people with what they desire the most, which is financial freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, may I say to us that TGR is a 21st century business designed and positioned to give you what you mostly desire, which is what? Financial freedom that comes with time freedom. Plug into this business opportunity tonight, create a system that pays you forever. This company is incorporated by Corporate Affairs Commission of Nigeria, verified by Federal Inland Revenue Service. Some of you say, well, no, listen, federal government recognizes us and identify with us like you can identify with your palm, because we are licensed to operate as a telecom company by Nigerian Communication Commission, the agency that regulates telecom companies in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, we are locally and internationally recognized. We are recognized and partnered with International Association with World Peace and our certificate of recognition. Look at it. This is our certificate of incorporation. This is our license from NCC to operate as a telecom. Please take note on all of this stuff. In 2022, because of how this company have reduced poverty, unemployment in Nigeria, because of how this company has made Nigeria proud by winning a competition in Africa, the federal government of Nigeria commended this letter. This company wrote to this company and said, wow, we never know that we have a very powerful company like this. And our CEO and some leaders, senior leaders, were invited to Abuja in the office of the Minister of Communication and Digital Information, where this letter was presented to him in a well-deserved occasion. Look at our CEO there receiving the letter from Professor Ibrahim Issa Pantami, the current minister, as at that time when this letter was presented. So our company is not a mushroom company. This company is tested and proven. And here again is our CEO, Mr. Samuel Babatunde Adesayo, fellow chartered accountant. Take note of that name in case they ask you, take note of it, with another former minister of the same ministry, Barrister Adebayo Shitu, in one of our anniversaries, because every year we don't fail to give God thanks. We give God thanks by celebrating our anniversary and say, God, thank you for choosing us to be the ones you are using to alleviate people suffering poverty like I'm one, reducing unemployment and poverty in Nigeria. Father, we take, that's all we do, and this is one of the occasions, and the former minister here was the chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, our uniqueness is second to none. You can fund your wallet automatically and manually. You can buy airtime of 10 naira or 15 naira. All your earnings are withdrawn instantly into your commercial account that is linked to your portal, and your portal is 24/7 automated. Ladies and gentlemen, we partner with the four major telecom companies in Nigeria. That's the Glo, 9Mobile, Airtel, and MTN. And the reason we do that is because we want to create financial freedom from things that are taking money away from us. Another reason is because we have discovered that having one source of income is suicidal. So we are creating opportunity for Nigerians to create their own economy and have a plan B in case anything happens to their jobs. Because also salary is not always enough. And somebody once said, in the 21st century, your salary will never be enough. And I agree with him. Take, for instance, since 2023, Nigerian poverty has increased. Somebody came on board and declared subsidy is gone. Poverty immediately took over the country. Till today, Nigerians have not recovered from that. Ladies and gentlemen, in this present economy that we are, your salary will never be enough. You need a cash flow system. And so if you are under the voice Do you under the sound of my voice and you are not taking advantage of this opportunity? Well, the choice is yours. Now, how do we make money here? How do we, and what do you need to get started? I've told you all you need to do is plug into the system by making a one-time payment, and instantly you are going to earn in 4 ways. But because of our time, I'm going to show you only three. I'm going to be talking only on 3 ways we make money here. The first one is the one we call direct connector bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, as at this point, you have made your 100,000 or 50 or 40, and you are plugged into the system as a connector, you have become a connector. Anybody, by virtue of the fact that you are now a connector, you are going to be connecting people to valuable telecom products of airtime, data, service bill payment, cable TV subscription. For anybody you connect like that, you are going to earn what is called commission. Then for anybody you connect into the business to get our Super Pack VTU portal as a connector, you are going to make a whopping 20,900. That is it. And this money will hit your account. And in a day, ladies and gentlemen, you connect 10 people, you are going to make 209,000. If this continue to repeat itself like this for a whole month, you will be making as much as 627,000, which is far more than what they are paying you presently as a salary, because you decided to become a connector by plugging into a system that doesn't sleep. But you are asking yourself, now I'm a connector. How do I connect people to product without doing what? Convincing them, without doing what? Marketing, without doing what? Selling product. Because some of you, you don't know how to talk. You don't know how to convince anybody. You don't know how to market. You don't know how to sell. The only thing you know how to do is excuse. Yes, that's the only thing. So you are, even as I'm talking, some of you are saying, me, I don't know how to talk to people. Who I won't even talk to self. I don't get people. But meanwhile, your phone is loaded with 1,000 contacts. See, oh my God, mindset is everything. Let me quickly show you before I go to the second type of earning, show you how you can connect people into this business without convincing them, without marketing, and without selling product. Number one is use our system. Ladies and gentlemen, use our system. Our system says save yourself stress, time, energy, and money and live your dreams. Our system is so powerful that last December, more than 40 leaders were taken for an all-expense paid trip. That is it. That is how powerful this system is. They just went to go and unwind, went to go and network and relax. And there are 5 types of this system. 5 of them. Use any of them to use to connect people into your business without convincing, without marketing, without selling product. I repeat, use any of these 5 systems to connect people into your business without convincing, without marketing, and without selling product. Number 1 is contact recommendation. One of our first system is contact recommendation that says for anyone you send this text message to, you have connected that person to us. Hello, Mali. How is everything? You can screenshot it now or copy it now. There is a telecommunication company I recommended you to. They will show you how to generate cash flow to start a new business or project using their system. I am presently going through their training and coaching. Just let me know if they contact you. Please, I would like you to underline the word, this sentence. I am presently going through their training and coaching. Underline training and coaching. Yes, not that you come on board, you didn't do this. You are saying you have not made money since you came into the business. You have not made money, so it's not working. Have you been trained? Have you submitted yourself to be coached? Have you submitted yourself to be mentored? You must go through our training. This business is not MMM. It's not Ponzi. We will train you on the principle of wealth creation. That's why we took time to show you all of this stuff. So the moment you send this text to all the contacts you have in your phone, ladies and gentlemen, you have connected those people to us. You give us their phone number. We will call them and book them for a presentation like this. And just like you are on this presentation, if it makes sense to you, it will make sense to those your friends, and they will come on board the business. And once they come on board the business, you are going to make money the rest of your life from them. They buy data, you make money. They connect others, you make money. You accumulate points that qualifies you for incentive. The second type of system is videos. Videos. Ladies and gentlemen, our educational team are so talented, creative in content. We have powerful videos they have created. They have powerful content scripts they have created. We're going to share some of these short videos to you, including this kind of presentation you are listening to. You send to your prospect wherever they are in the world. They will look at and watch these videos, and they will know where the world is and want to position themselves where the world currently is. And as they do, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to make money. The second type of system, the third type of system is the social media. Social media. Some of you are scrolling every day. Even as I'm talking now, some of you are busy scrolling on internet, doing what? Helping other people to make money. Because as you are on the internet and clicking on any link you click on Facebook, you are helping Mark Zuckerberg to make money. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to show you how you are going to also, like them, make money from the internet. The number 4 system is the one we call the Google eligibility link. We're going to create this link and you attach it to this content that has been created. We don't like what to post here. Every day before you wake up, they have spread so many contact, so many posts. All you need to do, pick the one of your choice, attach this link to it and share in your handles. And as people are clicking on it, they will fill their names and details. You get their names and phone number. We'll book them for a presentation like this. They will come and see. You start following them up until they join your business. Did you market? Did you convince? You don't. We are the ones doing the talking for you, ladies and gentlemen. The 5th and the last system here is the one we call home launch. Home launch. Some of you say, but you live in an hybrid area. You belong to cooperative society. You belong to your church group and all of that. Why not invite them to your house? You have colleagues in your office. Why not invite them? The moment you come on board this business, the first thing you are supposed to do is to launch your business. Yes, launch your business by inviting your family members, your neighbors, put them in your house, then invite one of our consultants to come to your house and do a presentation like this. And once he does this presentation, among the people invited, some will come on board. Or we have physical offices all over Nigeria. Invite some of them who stay close to an area where we have a physical office to attend our presentations. Some of us run presentations physically in our offices every weekend. Some run every day. And on Thursday, we run it here in our head office at Magodo. Direct your people who live around that place to go there and come on board your business. These are the 5 ways we connect people into this business without convincing them, without marketing them, without selling product. Do you understand that? Take note and use this system. Don't go and do it your own way because you will not get result. Now, let me show you the second type of earning, which is leverage. This type of earning is the one that will outlive you. Yes, this is the type of earning that will outlive you. In fact, people will dismiss you to be doing blood money because here, as you are connecting people, those people, anytime they connect others, you are going to partake in their profit transaction sharing. That is it. And if you continue to do that, this earning will outlive you and your portal comes with that leverage. This is why Warren Buffett once said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you are going to work until you die. Yes. You must create a system or plug in 2 ways. Listen attentively. You either create it, that means build it. If you have that financial muscle to build a system like Mike Adenuga will build Globacom, go ahead and do that and earn leverage system of income for your life. If you don't, you can plug into an existing system like Top Up and Get Reward, where you partner with them and build your own wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, if not, you, like I told you about Travis Kelani's and other people, these guys, they are sleeping and they are making money. That is the same business model we are showing you here, so that you can even retire at 40, like our own Pat Utomi, who retired from Dunlop at the age of 40. Was he up to 40 when he left Dunlop? And since then, that man has not worked with anybody. I don't want to talk about Robert Kiyosaki also, who retired at the age of 40. I am calling Nigerians that you know. Yes, you can retire from your work at this very age. You don't need to wait until you are 65 or 70. Very soon, they will say people should be retiring at the age of 100 because why? They want to make sure that they incapacitate you for life. You don't have anything at all to go back. Now, professors are fighting that they want to be retiring at 70. And look at them, I just like this, they don't know what they are doing. You want to sell all your strength serving a person or government. Listen, you don't need all of that stuff. Build a system that even at the age of 25, you say to yourself, I work no more. I work for nobody again. Your system will be paying you for life. There are many people like that in this Nigeria. They don't do blood money. Or else you are going to depend on your own effort. And your effort is too small, too infinitesimal to give you the desired wealth you live. And that's why we have average people. This man once said, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. So said John D. Rockefeller. This is how we earn leverage income here. See how money is accumulating. Let me show you here how people, this is how your porter comes. People are buying recharge card 247. Oh God, sometimes I look at my porter, I see how the money is dropping, money is dropping. I say, God, we are really spending money on this product and services. And you don't need to face people. Look, this is just one day. One day people are buying. This man has been able to, he is still building. He does not even have so many people on this portal. Just a few people. They are the ones who are buying and is earning. And what does he have in that portal? He has 320,000 naira in that portal. This is how you are going to be earning leverage income from people you know and those you don't know. That's the power of our system. Ladies and gentlemen, as a connector, you have connected, build your business so much to the point that your business, you now have 12 million customers who are buying airtime and data, doing cable TV subscription and all of that stuff. And you are making at least 0.15%. And let's say every day 1% of 12 million are buying airtime or data of 200, and you are earning just 0.15% of 200, which is what? 30 kobo. If you earn 30 kobo in 120 places every day, that's 36,000. 36,000 in 1 month, that is 1.80 million naira. If you are earning that amount of money, ladies and gentlemen, you are doing a business that is paying you 1.something million every month without leaving your house. You don't even have an office. You don't have an office. Your office is your phone. Is that a bad business? Please let me see your comment in the comment section. The third and the last type of earning here is the one we call leadership program, leadership award. As you are connecting people, you are growing in the business. You are, as a connector, you are connecting people into the business. You are training them. You are motivating them. That's you up there with all your customers, your friends, your partners. Some of them are your family members. Some of them are your colleagues. Some of them are those you know. You don't know them. You are teaching them how they can do the same thing as they also are connecting others. You are accumulating and earning. Ladies and gentlemen, if this continues like this, the company has a means of tracking your progress in the business. And when you get to that accumulated required point, this company will say, well done, good and faithful partner. Go to Dubai and rest, or take equivalent of 750,000 naira to go and jollificate. Yes, this business will recognize effort, we recognize hard work, and we also reward hard work. Not that your hostile working place where they don't even value the services, the input, whatever you are doing there. So you are just there because you don't have option. Please have option in your life. Get up one morning and say, enough is enough. How can I be doing something that I don't have passion for? How can I be doing something that I don't like? Listen to me. Until you come to that point, you can't bet a future, according to Mike Murdoch. He said, until you are tired of your present circumstance and situation, you can never give birth to your future. Get up one morning and say, I'm tired of that. Let me create something. That's where your progress, that's where your success, that is where your lifting and your success start. This company reward hard work, and when your point accumulate to 100 points, the company say, take another 5 million or a car. This is the one we are targeting. That's why we are working hard. I encourage, see here, there's no free lunch anywhere. No free lunch. Work hard and make money. Yes. When you make money, you can now relax and look back and say, yes, my effort has worth it. The time I put it has worth it. The strength I put it has worth it. You look back, you smile. Imagine December, you get this kind of car for yourself. In fact, you'll be celebrated. You land in your village December, and they'll say you went and did blood money. You say, yes, TGI is my blood money. If your point move from 100,000 to 250,000 points, listen, the company say another car will hit you, bam, or 6 million. Imagine you qualify for this incentive in a year. oh my God, what will your family say? Will you still live in that face me, I slap you? Will you still be using your Legacy Benz? Won't you get the Mercedes Benz for yourself? This business is a lifestyle business, ladies and gentlemen. And when your point move from 250 to 500,000 points, this company will say, good, well done, faithful partner. Take 10 million or a house in a church place that is worth 10 million naira. Ladies and gentlemen, this company can be paying you 120,000 every month when you and your team members accumulate 10,000 points every month. Every month, if you're able to raise 10,000 points, you and your team members, 120 will hit. This is different from the bonus commission that is coming. That is it. And every day you can be making between 10,000 to 100,000 naira income. And in summary, ladies and gentlemen, make your one-time payment of 100,000 naira or 30, 40, 50 to come on board this business and immediately position yourself as a connector. I want to show you and close tonight with some people who have benefited from what I am telling you about. We have our powerful leaders here who qualify for 120. These are they. This is when she qualified for 750, qualified for 5 million, qualified for 6 million. God has served 2 powerful cars in 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you over 100 cars have been bought by partners in this business. I am not mincing what you are seeing it for yourself. This is another powerful leader who qualified for his own 120, qualified for 750, qualified for 5 million, qualified for 6 million. God himself, he travels the world. All these people, presently, some of them are on vacation. Yes, this is August, summer. Some of them are traveling, they're on vacation, cooling, enjoying. And you and I, we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about lifestyle. You too. These are another powerful leader when he qualified for 750, 5 million, 6 million, and another leader 750, 5 million, 6 million. As I am showing you, picture yourself in them. This is another leader. Look at him. I told you you will get your dream house here. Yes, you generate cash flow to build your house. This is the reality of what I'm talking to you about. If he can do it, what makes you can? Look at the kind of gigantic mansion a man build in a highbrow of a city. It can happen to you. And you know what intrigued me? This house was built during the lockdown. This is another leader when he qualified for 750, qualified for 5 million, qualified for, this is one of our amazing leader. We call him impacting life. Oh my God, this guy impacted so many lives that in 1 month, he qualified for 3 powerful checks. That is it. It's good to work hard. Hard work pays. This is a professor of finance in one of the universities in Nigeria. Understood the language of money, but yet he plugged into a system and is qualifying for incentive. Yes, this is another powerful leader. Yes, who also believe in the system, study the system, and also believe in the system. No wonder she qualified for 750. This is another powerful leader also who qualify. These are powerful people, and imagine, picture yourself in them. If they can do it, you can do it. What you believe, you become. What you celebrate, you attract. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how powerful our system is. Deploy the system. As you deploy the system will work for you. This is it. Powerful leaders, if they qualify, you will qualify. If you do what they do, the result will not elude you. Yes, I'm showing you, and time will not let me to show you everybody. There are so many. That is it. But what does it mean, ladies and gentlemen, to be poor? To be poor means passing over opportunity repeatedly. Passing over opportunity repeatedly. You are here on this call tonight with all that you have seen and heard, and yet that mind is telling you that no mind in a scam, no mind in one of those things. I have told you how potent most of these checks you see to these people were presented by minister, a former minister. Yes, you can see, you saw him there at Adebayo Barrister, Adebayo Shitu, when he was the sitting minister of communication. If it was not real, how can we invite a whole minister and he will come? Well, some people, that's why mindset. I told somebody this afternoon that wealth or poverty is not the absence of money in your bank account in your poverty. No, poverty is mindset. Wealth is also mindset. What you think. You may be poor today, but if your mind is loaded with principles of wealth creation, you are just a time bomb waiting to happen. And very soon when you happen, success will be littered all over the place. That is it. This man kept jumping over opportunity, and at old age, he's still carrying file in one of the ministries. and he's wondering, how can I, what did I do? What went wrong? What went wrong was because he was jumping over opportunity, or his shoe became uno dos. Look at it there. That won't be your portion. So what do you need to do? Start immediately. Don't say you want to go and consult. Is it bad for you to go and consult? No. If you want to go and consult, go and consult Felix, the governor, who has understanding about how the working dynamics of TGR is. He will be able to advise you on what to do with an informed decision and informed information, so you can make an informed decision. But if you go and get advice and consult your husband, your wife, your brother, your sister, who is not a TGR consultant, who is not even a partner of TGR, who does not know anything about TGR, what do you expect him to tell you? You should come and rub your back and say, go and join them now. He will tell you it's another MMM. He will tell you it's another Ponzi. He will tell, and meanwhile, even if you recharge your phone with his portal, you will still tell you it's an MMM. Because why? You cannot give what you don't have. So start immediately. Start now. And the second thing is for you to be hungry for knowledge. Be hungry, aspire, ask questions. I want to learn this business. How do I train? How do I know the principles of wealth creation? And ladies and gentlemen, the third one is for you to use our system. I said it, I have said it repeatedly. Use the system. Don't go and use your own system. Don't go and use your own initiative. Use our system, any of the 5 systems. Please don't try to convince anybody. Just let us do the talking on your behalf. Again, make a one-time payment of 100,000 naira to this bank account. This is the company receiving bank account where you can make your payment. And as you make your payment tonight, I will personally be your mentor. Yes, I will personally be your coach. I will going to onboard you in this 171 project, earn 5 million by December. And if you do what we show you, what we are showing you between now and December, you will accumulate the 100,000 points to earn 5 million. It is not science. It is not rocket. It is, if people like you have earned it, like I showed you, your own can happen if you do what they do, what they did. And that's what we are showing you here. Ladies and gentlemen, this business comes in team positioning. Like I said, some people here want to go and consult the unconsultable. If you join this moment, this night, to make your one-time payment of 150,000 naira, and share your evidence of payment. Now, you are going to be in the number 1 list. You are going to be in this number 1. What that means is that anybody who will now assume number 2 and number 3, you are going to be taking credit of what they do. They buy airtime, you share on the profit. They buy data, you share on the profit. They connect, you partake in the point and the commission and the bonus. That is it. That is it. So tonight, you come on board, immediately make that one-time payment. Make your one-time payment, pay to that company. Let me show you the account again. This is the company account once again, ladies and gentlemen. Once you pay into that GT First Bank, copy it now, screenshot it, and immediately plug into this business by making this payment. Once you plug it, share your evidence of payment in the chat box. Let me see it. I'm at the chat box right now. The moment I see it, I am going to onboard you and make sure that I fix you in number 1 instantly. Instantly, you are going to be in number 1. If you want to go and think about it, you will come back. Somebody else has been fixed there. You'll be number 2 or number 3. I want to thank you for your time. Thank you so much. The Lord bless you.